Guys, this is Arun. So in this video, I'm going to talk about a very important topic. Now, there's a saying, there's a very famous quote that a picture is worth 1,000 words. Now, how to win this game of creating the best design and the best of the best image? Because if your image is awesome, it will attract your prospect, it will attract your audience, it will attract your clients, and it will help you in conversion. All right. So we are going to discuss about design psychology. All right. Now let us understand what is the right kind of design psychology and what are the parameters and the metrics you need to use and implement before getting a design done or a picture or an image done for your promotions or your social media engagements. All right. So let us start. Now, the factors that are really very important before you do any kind of graphic designing or image designing is text. Now, please understand people don't read all the text in the image. So the text has to be as minimum as possible. The word is minimum, as minimum as possible because no one reads all the text on your image. That's why it is very important use minimum amount of text. Right? So your approach should be minimalistic text in your images. All right, that's the first thing. Second thing is the color. Now the color is very important. The color should be very soothing to the eyes of your prospect, number one. And from the branding perspective, you should choose a color which goes well with your logo or the color pattern that you use. And it is also important the kind of images that you make again and again, like repetitively. You should not go from like one day you go with option A, the other day you go with option B, then the third day you go with option C. Don't always play with a lot of color options because it will never ever create a great branding perspective for your business. All right, so it's important that you choose a set of colors. Of course, in the beginning you might have to play with few options, but once you are convinced and once you understand that yes, it goes well with your audience, your tribe, your logo, and the branding thing, stick to those colors. Use those colors which you can think you can create a template around those colors. All right, that's very important. And the color has to be subtle. It should not be very bold. All right, it should be subtle so that it's soothing to the eyes of a prospect. We'll talk about this. And then is the message. So whatever you write in your image and whatever you triggers that you put in your image, it's very important that you trigger the emotion. Marketing is nothing but triggering the emotion. So it's very important your image should not be very dull or something. You should use face, people's image. The reason is people always prefer to buy from people. People would always love to engage with people. People would never ever love to engage with objects, and that's why it is important you trigger the emotion. We'll talk about this when we get into the designing part. And then the fourth most important and the fundamental element is CTA, call to action. What do you want your audience to do with that image? What is once they have gone through the message and everything, what do you expect them to do? Do you expect them to buy from you? Do you expect them to call you? Do you expect them to get in touch with you? Do you expect them to share your image forward? Whatever is the CTA, you can convey it in your image itself. All right, so now let's get started to a design. Let's do a sample designing so that you can understand it in a better way. All right, let's jump in. All right, guys. So the tool that we are going to use for designing an image is Canva. All right. So you'll find a link in the description. If you don't use Canva, if you've never ever used Canva, you can sign up with that using that link. Now, Canva is like a boon or a blessing for people who are non-technical. All right. So even if you don't know things like Photoshop or Corel, you can still get your designs done in few clicks. It's like a drag and drop tool through which you can easily design anything that you want. And in fact, if you check their tagline, they say design anything. All right, that is the charm of the Canva. Now your dashboard might be different because at times you log in from a different browser or maybe it's not the updated version or something. Don't worry, the functionality remains the same. All right, so in this dashboard, if you can see, once you log in, once you register through your maybe your Facebook ID or maybe through your Gmail or your Google ID, you'll be able to get a dashboard like this. Like I have just registered. I'm actually signed in, logged in through my Gmail ID. All right. So on right top, you'll get an option create a design. Now, the best thing about Canva is once you click on this, it will ask you what are you looking for. All right. Might be you're looking for Instagram post, Facebook ad, or something else. All right. Whatever it is. Say for example, I just type in Facebook. The moment I type in Facebook, I'm getting options like Facebook ad, Facebook app ad, Facebook cover, Facebook event cover, Facebook post, Facebook shops ad, Facebook shops cover, Facebook story, Facebook video, birthday Facebook event cover. Now, try and understand every single image or the placement, whether it's a Facebook cover image, whether it's a Facebook post, or whether it's a Facebook story. Every particular placement has a different dimension. They're not same. All right, like story is more vertical, and post is more kind of a square image or something. Now you need not worry about what is the exact size, because once you choose what are you looking for, Canva has already the preset dimensions inbuilt in it. All right, all you need to do is choose what you're looking for. So maybe I'll go with this Facebook post. All right, so once you click on Facebook post, it will choose the standard dimension. You don't have to worry like what is the exact size, whether my image will get cropped or not. You don't have to worry for anything. All right, so you don't have to worry for anything at all, because once you choose the option you're looking for, you will already get the preset dimension built inside the Canva, and your images will be perfect. All right, now let's start. Once I get inside this, now I'll do a design here. So before I do that, let me remove my profile video. All right, on your left you're going to get all the options. On your left you're going to get all the action buttons. All right, and you will also get all the templates. If you can see, I'm already having a lot of templates. The first thing that you can do is to make your thing easy, scroll all the template. See if you're finding a template which is going well with whatever you're looking for, whatever the output you're looking for. All right, if you can choose a template, it will make your job easy. All right, it will make your job easy. Say for example, I go with this. I just choose this template. Now, another thing is we are using the free version of Canva. All right, Canva also has a paid version, and free is good enough for all your requirement. So when you choose a template or an image or whatever resource, when you choose inside Canva, some of the resources are free, some of the resources are not free. So once you hover around those elements, you will get a small icon. So like if you see on my left, top left, when I'm hovering my mouse, I'm getting, when I choose this particular template, I can easily see it's a free template. I can use it. I'll not have to pay anything, right? So maybe if you choose a different template or something, maybe you'll have to pay. So always be sure that you're using a free template and a free resource. All right, you need to be a bit aware about this. Now I've chosen this template. Now all I need to do is change the image and change the text. That's it, plain and simple. And another thing that I would like to highlight is when you have to put text on your image, always try to put text on the right hand side of the image, because by default when your prospect is like engaging with the image or something, the eyes fall towards the right by default. Even when you look into an image, your eyes will by default go to the right first. All right, that is something I got to know mm, from some of the experts. All right, so always try to put the text on your right. All right, so let me just change this image. So maybe I'll just remove this background image. I'll just remove the image from the background. Now I'll go to the left. I'll give you an overview of all the action buttons here. Maybe I'm looking for a different image now. I'll go to upload. If you already have the image that you want to place it here, just go and click on upload. Now, if suppose you have an image in your computer hard disk or something, all you need to do is go and click on upload an image or video. I'll click on this. Since I already have a lot of images here, maybe I'll choose this one of the images. All right. Can you see it's already in the gallery here now? All I need to do is click on this image and drop in here. Drop in here. Now I can easily see the picture is pixelated. It's, I'm not getting a very strong resolution because maybe the image that I have chosen is small in size. So if you choose an image which is small in resolution, you're not going to get a great output. So maybe I'll remove this. I'll choose an image with a better resolution. We choose again. Let me see if this image, there's an image already there in my gallery. Maybe let me just choose this. It's an amazing image. All right, I can see it's an all right, now the output is coming up much better. Now I can see the text part is already covering up the face or something. So maybe I'll scroll down this. So the image part is sorted. Now I'll move around with the text. I'll move the box a bit low. Maybe I'll pull it like this. Squeeze it like this. Something like this maybe. All right. Now The box color is white. Maybe I'll just change white to a different color. So if you want to change the color of any particular segment or a box, make sure you select it first. And once you select, on your top towards the left, you will find this color palette. You have to go here and click here. You will get all the color palette. You can choose a color that you're looking for. Maybe I'll go with this. Maybe I just choose brown as a color. You can choose any. Maybe I'll just change the text. So I can see there are three boxes of text. One is like a subtitle, other one is a headline, and one is maybe a small subtitle. Alright, maybe I don't need it, so I'll just choose delete. I don't need this also, the small text part, I'll delete. I just need one line or something, alright? So I'll choose this box wherein I have the text. I'll do control A so that I select the text and I'll change it to a different thing. Like have an amazing and successful day. Now, maybe the color is not good. Always understand your color should be contrasting. So if the background color behind the text is kind of a dark in color, choose your font color to be light. It should be in contrast. So maybe I'll just go and choose. I've chosen the text already with Control A. You'll get all the editing option on the header. This is the text color, right? Maybe this is the text color. So once you hover around these icons, you will get to see what are these icons for. So go and click on this text color. Once you go here, maybe I'll just choose white because since the background color is brown or something, I'll just choose white. All right. I'll just click on the outside area and see if it's looking good. Yeah, it's looking pretty decent. Much better than before. All right. Have an amazing and successful day. All right. It's so simple. So with this, I would end up the session so that you can get the hang of how to get started with the Canva. Now, all you need to do at the end, once you're done with the design, you can play around with a lot of options. So uh, there are other options also. So even before I wind up, let me give you just an overview of the entire options. On your left, you have templates. Then the second option is upload. Upload is when you want to upload an image or a video. Photos. So Canva also gives you a lot of photos. If you don't have any photos in your computer hard drive or something, you can pick photos from here also, images from here also. But make sure you choose to pick the free photos, not the paid. So once you hover around, you'll get to know whether they are free or pro. So if I can see most of the images free, these are all free. All right, most of the images are free. That's good. You can also type in something in the search bar if you're looking for something. So Canva itself has millions and millions of photos in their archive, but not all are free. Always go with the free one. Free ones are good ones. Good to start with. All right, you can choose images from here also. Then comes the elements. Elements is when you want to add a box or a frame or maybe any other element or something. Just play around with this. Then is the text. We have already used the text element. Music is not for images. Then you have the videos. Videos is also not for images. Then background. If instead of putting up a picture, you just want to have a plain background, you can choose background from here. The background that you want. All right. So I want all of you to play around these options and see if you are kind of feeling comfortable with all these options. Play around with all these options. And at the end, all you need to do is you have to click on the top right hand side. You'll get a drop down button. Click on this. You will find an option to download. So once you click on download, you can choose either a PNG, JPEG, PDF. So since it's an image, you can choose either a PNG format or a JPG format. So JPG is a small file size format. PNG is a high quality image. I always go with JPG so that it's a small size file. So I just choose JPG and then simply click on just wait. So I'll click on download. I'll choose JPG and then I'll click on download. So once you click on download, a box will pop up. All right, and they will also ask you to upgrade to the pro version or something. Don't do anything. You can just simply cross this. Try Canva Pro free. So they also give you 30 days free trial if you're using a pro version of Canva or the paid version. Of course, they have like add on more features or something, but free version is good enough for you to start with. All right, so close this. Your image is already downloaded. If you can see in the footer, I've already downloaded and you can save it wherever you want. So that's it for in this video. I hope you get started with the journey of designing through Canva in a very easy way. Canva is a lifesaver for me. I use it all the time. So thank you so much, and hope you get the designing aspect clear with this simple and basic video. Thank you.